All right, we're here now for Operation Titan. It's about time I did one of these videos for each of these games. The Operation Titan is a demo. This is the single player game. There's a teaser on here already. You can see the logo on there and kind of like a little information about when I released this. So I did release this last year, and I wanted to show it off before I update it. Hoping for end of the month it'll be updated. This version is on Unreal 4.26. So you'll do the same thing as you saw in the Godzilla demo. You press download, go to your download, zip it, or sorry, unzip it, and then you can open up or you can save it wherever you want. And the file is TPS again. I wasn't really, picky about it, but it now is officialized into its own name, so you don't have to worry about the TPS. So now we're going to double click that and jump into Operation Titan demo. Now this is the single player version of Dead Game. And we'll just allow that access into the private networks. That's the intro. And now this one does have more settings that I messed around with before I switched. And by more settings, I mean there's audio. And I'll put medium. The credits, I don't know if this is working, but you could try it. No, I guess it doesn't work. Okay. So we'll press play, and it'll take you right into the game. So there's two rounds of this. The first round is essentially you running around, just trying to figure out how to play the game. Now you can play third person. You can press P for perspective change. All the stuff is right here in the first two rooms. So if you need to change your weapon, you can press 1. Get your rifle. Press 2 for the shotgun. Press 3 for pistol. And let me actually switch that. See if I can get better lighting. So V for reload. It'll auto reload, but you'll see that the numbers don't change because there's already ammo. So essentially it's just an ammo check. And let me get into light here so I can show you some of the animations. Cool. And so you can kind of work this, kind of sprint, you can jump, stand near the ammo to pick them up. Okay, so I'm going to switch to first person just to show this off. Okay, so you can kind of see this. The ammo, the magazines are actually outlined, and I made this on purpose. Just stand near the ammo and press R to pick up. That's pretty easy, right? Now pressing R, right about here is where you can kind of pick it up. It's not doing it though. Oh, there it is. There's different ammo types. So there's shotgun shells, there's pistol ammo, and then there's your AR magazines. And they're kind of all over. It's meant to kind of just like the I forgot that the first person was broken on this version. This is fixed on Unreal 5, so this won't be too much of a problem. So we'll switch back to yeah, there we go, much better. Looks much cleaner in third person. First person looks much better in the Unreal 5 version. This is Unreal 4. There are enemies in this. This is just this first area doesn't have anything really. It's just for collecting ammo, and you can see that the ammo count is kind of increasing for all the weapons here. And you can kind of see that most of the doors here are standby. Well, there's no ceiling on this one in this version for some reason. But you can kind of see, yeah, you stand by them, they automatically open. So let's keep going. You can kind of see what it's like. It's the first person experience. It's meant to be more mysterious. I might actually change the speed of the player here. The bathroom. This map I did make. It's a prototype test map. The second map I did not make. It is a demo map from one of the map packs. All doors that you have to activate by pressing manually will say it on the door, although I think I might just take it off completely. That way it doesn't confuse players when they stand next to the door and pressing R. Better to just keep it all uniform. And if in fact if I might actually add some outlines to say, door locked or door stuck, door blocked. One of those. So you can go around collecting ammo just to kind of practice. See if you enjoy it. And then down here is where this one you do have to press R. Down here is where the enemies are. Now they're not very smart in this map. This map is more for the appearance of testing and messing around, getting a hold of the controls here. Jump down. There's no fall damage. And it's not really that far of a jump. And then you'll start seeing like enemies. Press R. These are blocked. Just to kind of show you. It is kind of goofy once you do get to the enemies. Is he blocking the door? I think one of the enemies is blocking the door. Oh, there we go. Okay. No, he's not here. Now, there's a bunch of them scattered around. They can attack you if you get close to them, but for the most part, they can't walk to you for some reason. They did originally work, and then it just broke in this version. The newer version, I haven't worked on this one quite as much as I worked on the other title, which is Zodiac. So here's the enemy. He's a prototype. You can shoot him, and they ragdoll. Reload. Flashlight looks much better in first person, but I gotta fix that in the next version, so that way you guys can play comfortably. Okay, so this is pretty much the demo. I want to show you guys the next part of the game. I want to say it's right here, stairs. Yep, there we go. Bottom pan. Here's kind of where you're supposed to go. Okay, he's dead. He's gonna attack, maybe? Oh, really? Oh, well, he's dead now. Alright, and then we're gonna walk right there, and it'll auto-load into the second and final half of this demo. So this one does have a time limit. It's 5 minutes. The ammo, you can find ammo. You're going to need all of it if you don't know what you're doing. I think they can damage me. If they see you, they will follow you. Oh, no. So they do attack. They're not as fast. Ooh. The ragdoll always cracks me up. Okay. They kind of knock back. Ooh, I can't see. Gotta fix that in number 5. Cool. So essentially, you got 5 minutes to kill everything, and then you can restart the demo if you want. It says hello on top. That's that's for me to make sure that it's detecting targets when I'm shooting. So anytime it says hello, it means that it detects a target as I'm shooting. And no ammo. And we're out of ammo. I switch to the pistol. Oh! They originally did have bars to their health. I took it off because it just looked kind of cheesy for me. I felt like Final Fantasy when it's not really Final Fantasy. It's not really an RPG. It's meant to be a mysterious, investigation here. You're supposed to find out what happened, what's going on in this facility, look for survivors and whatnot. This pretty much all there is to it. Stuff that looks pretty funny. Alright, switch buttons back to the primary. I don't know why they always hug walls, but once they do see you in this one, I don't know why they work. They actually follow you. Whereas in the first map, they don't do anything. They really don't. Pretty empty on everything. Oh, got shotguns. Unfortunately, there's no like victory screen or anything like that. That's pretty much all of them. So after you kill all of them, nothing really happens. So you just the timer runs out, and then you can restart the the whole demo again. And that's pretty much the whole demo. Yeah. So the only thing I did was I added, I believe these aren't this. Yeah, this is the same map here, but I want to say I changed a few things. Mostly just anything that's lying around. The map layout is the same as the demo, the tech demo. I didn't make that. That was just the sample map that was provided. I just wanted to make sure this one was more for testing the mechanics of the game rather than the actual aesthetic that I was going for, the darker, more slower pace. Even though the character kind of runs pretty fast. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, we'll do the other video for the other version of the game, and we'll call that a night. All right, guys. Well, this is the tech demo for Operation Titan. This is Lord Commander Guts, aka Mike G from MXG Studios. Catch you around. Don't be afraid to follow us in the Discord. Links are provided in the description, so check those out. All right, guys.